Hand clap to the masses, guys. We are definitely back again for another one on this yard, the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel. Christmas time gone, but this sorry making ding dang. Brothers and sisters, big up yourself one time for tuning in to yet another Mystelics reaction video right there, guys. Also, I want to big up Dahlia and Dawson and Gold. Big up yourself one time. The little people right there, they also tend to watch my videos. So I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate you guys for also watching the videos. Everybody, guys. Of course, everybody can watch my videos. I've heard of family members calling their families together and they're having discussions on things that I've said amongst their families. This is pretty cool right there. So I'm guessing that these little ones also, as well as the parents, also tend to watch my videos and of course may have little discussions here and there, and of course they like the things that I tend to say. One of my best is I'm trying to keep it PG-13 for everybody, guys, family oriented, as well as keeping the truth in fact of the different things that I have in my mind when it comes on to certain aspects, my opinions, and also facts on certain things as well when it comes on to situations like this. So big up the little ones as well as everybody out and loud. Sometimes the adults are the ones listening as well, but it's like they're listening, they see what you're saying, but they have absolutely no idea how to implement what they're listening to, even though they understand and agree with it. I don't understand. It's a crazy world we're living in right now. Even the people at the top right now, they're talking all kind of foolish things. And they're saying, look at the science. Talking about the whole science initiative, guys. We have this situation taking place right there, for which is rather interesting. We are now at 1,005. This was as of, let me see, Thursday, 3rd February 2022. By the way, guys, we in January. January finish, you know. January finish. The fastest January. I think 2021 had the fastest January. But this one also fast because we are done past January. February already. February almost over, you know. By the way, 28 days in February, you know, guys. February almost finished, you know, boss. It's February 6th right now. So nice to tell you. Anyways, guys, as you can see right there, 1,005 of the cases right there. We went up to 51. And of course, like I said before, as a result of the more injections started, you have more of these situations tending to take place in this regard. It might not be the individuals having the Rona. It could have been somebody who was injected that had the Rona that gave it to these individuals, and then boom, they ended up in that predicament right there. That's why I always tell people to make sure that you get your vitamin D3 and your zinc. Make sure you get these things. Of course, you can definitely find out a number of them. I actually showed one thing. If you want the link of one of the just one pill every other day, because it's very strong, so you guys can let me know that in the comment box below right there. But individuals have been saying, boy, look at that, boy, 1,005, guys. This is due to the Omicron that has been around. It's rather interesting that the Omicron came around and the Delta just disappeared. So apparently you have no more Delta again. We have Omicron, but the good news is, guys, this Omicron thing is much more weaker than all the others right there. There are weaker ones. There are hundreds of variables, variants. I should say, same variations. It's true variants, but variations, but hundreds of variants when it comes down to this thing. But this one is just the strongest, but the weakest of the strongest, then, so to speak. The weakest of the strongest. Yeah, that makes sense right there. So you might see an additional increase in cases when it comes down to this situation, but it's nothing to be alarmed about. I always tell people, get their vitamin D3, get their zinc in, and also if you have to steam as well. Some people tend to steam with bay leaf. A lot of people have been steaming bay leaf after a lot of the information came out, when bay leaf is actually with the understanding that bay leaf is very strong when it comes to this situation, as well as people tend to do ginger and turmeric and this kind of things there. But the bay leaf is the strongest. People also tend to do the Vicks one as well. So I think that is a good thing if you want to steam with Vicks. It also helps as well. Also, Listerine is very much important. I have this one. It's almost done. It's not like I've been drinking it like juice, guys. Anyways, I have the other one. There's the orange one, which is also good right there. This is pretty much like the hand sanitizer for your throat. Okay, guys? There have studies saying that if once this thing touches this thing, it kills it in like less than 5 seconds, man. I mean, you have hand sanitizer, you have Listerine, you can always gargle, not just shaking your mouth, gargle it as well. It might burn a little, but you know, once you gargle that, you're good to go, man. They run a good to throw, of course. Anyways, guys, continuing that whole situation right there, this is what Mia Motley had to say in this whole thing, which is rather interesting right there, guys. Take a listen.
More than you. You understand where this thing?
Let's go back. We didn't hear that, Mia.
More than you. You understand where this thing? Love parties more than you. goes wild when they see a party. And partying of any kind right now is a bad.
So people put this together, check in, they're planning to have party for the carnival season right there. Even after me remotely, well, I think they took the two clips and they combined them together. Things sometime during election time, whenever that was 2019, yes. But this is me and Motley pretty much talking about the whole situation about parties are bad and so forth and so forth. And I think that in this present time that we're living in, I don't think that we should have it. Probably the World Creole Music Festival can happen, probably jazz and Creole can happen, but the whole understanding of this thing right there of the carnival season happening and with the whole Omicron and the faster transmission of things, I think our government officials didn't think this through thoroughly at all. But then again, there's other people as well that want to say something in this regard.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looking like, I don't know, like feeling it coming, like the shutdown coming. So do what all you have to do before the country shut down, because just now you don't have more of that. So I'm going to take my last bloody revival for you. Later.
Well, I don't think there'll be any more shutdowns after all, because they realized based on the studies, and I think Kim Iverson, she actually has the data on this, stating that the lockdowns never helped at all. There have been professionals that have been advising against lockdowns, saying how dangerous it is. And 2 years later, we see how dangerous lockdowns have been. And of course, they didn't listen to the professionals when they stated that would happen. When you realize the results of it, because you're trying to prevent the spread, true or false? But the spread only did about 0.25%. That is less than 1%, you know, guys. That is less than 1% of the effectivity of lockdowns. After 2 years, they find that out. And in certain other cases, it was 0.02. 0.02, that is why people... you see, when people talking about listening to the science and they realize the science doesn't add up to what the individual is saying on the media, and then all of a sudden, later on, we find out the truth. Bob Marley said that wonderful thing right there, you know, guys. He says, sooner or later, the truth will come out. But apparently people not listening to Bob Marley neither, because they think he just say things and boom. Obviously there have to be some sort of agenda in this regard right there. And talking about that, countries are now opening up and realizing, hey, okay, we'll just have to live with it and so forth. But you know what happened in Dominica? Dominica decided to do that. Look at somebody send this for me. This right there. Take a listen to this.
One of our new projects that we are going to be launching very soon.
New projects are going to be launching soon. When people are doing away with this thing, Dominica wants to adopt it. Yeah.
It's the new certificate.
I have to blow out this audio thing there.
So it's going to be a pictorial ID card with a QR code. Now this card is specific to each individual who got it. So if you're not vaccinated, you would not get a card like this.
Why would you want to get a card like this? That making sense?
And we are asking everybody to come get vaccinated.
Why? That is what I don't understand with people. They always tell people come and take injections. But then the rest of the world is saying this thing doesn't work. This is why they're opening up the borders and so forth. Dominica is still telling people. Dominica is still telling people to come and take the injections, even knowing that the injections themselves don't work. They want to say, oh, it lessens, it makes you less sick. It makes you less sick. You can still get it, you know, but it makes you less sick. But if you understand the people who actually have it, majority of individuals have no clue that they have it. So it's making you less sick when generally majority of people, 95%, 99 to 95%, well, they say no, 90%, 90 to 95%. That's what I remember they were stating right there. Of people who actually got it when it was the crazy, the Delta one and the first one. 90 to 95% of people who actually have this thing is what? They're all asymptomatic. Yet still, these people are still trying to push things. We know it's a funny thing they try to do. They make money. We know it free and what, nothing about different vibes. I don't know why. Dominica always last, want to be last in things. They always want to be last. I'll talk about something in a while.
As well as the different districts to have a log sheet or even that of the proper records of everybody who got within the district or any pop-up site, so we can issue them a brand new 19 vaccination certificate. So in front you would see a pictorial ID of a person. Her name is Jane Doe. It has a given name.
Anyways, guys, based on what this individual is saying right there, guys, this individual wants to find out how exactly do they know him. Just take a listen to this.
Okay, they have this machine here that like just knows who you are. Like it pulls up your picture right here. You wear a hat, you wear the mask, everything. It still knows it's you. I'm gonna try to trick it. See how I go. Alright, let's see if we can trick the machine. Come on, Felix! No!
It found his face. Let me see. Yep, that's his face right there. Could it be the injections that they're trying to push on people? Could it be? These kind of things? Could it be, guys? I mean, let's come on, let's be real here. I wonder if we find a video of have to scan anything. All of a sudden he walks up and boom, they see his face. Could it be the injections that they're probably trying to push, which doesn't make any sense? So most likely there's some sort of other agenda. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, he's asking the question, how on earth he buy his face, everything, how on earth did they know? Unless he can probably, this scan or whatever, can probably read whatever is inside of his hand. And then they're telling people to constantly take this thing. For what reason, though? For what reason? It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. Anyways, guys. So, Spain to drop masks outdoors as Omicron increases. Because they realize it doesn't make much sense right there. Spain will end the mandate to wear masks outside next week. I think this is the upcoming week right there. Reversing a late December order against an unprecedented surge of the Rona infections fueled by a highly contagious mutation, health minister stated right there. And guys, this is based off, they said it was based off the high injection rate that they had, so they decided to open up things again. But they have a high problem. It's a surge. Look, they saying it there. They have a surge. There's a surge there, but they decide, okay, you know what? When you come outside, you don't have to wear mask and stuff. You still wearing it inside though. But they credit this to the high injection rate. But they have a high they have a high infectious rate in Spain. On the basis that this thing is not as dangerous as the previous one, quote unquote. Supposedly, this is what they said right there. I think it's 87% they say that they have, and they decide to open up their things, but they're still having more Rona all over the place. The places who have the most Rona cases are the ones who are the highly injected places. Highly injected places. Anyways, guys, today's Sunday. We are chicken. This is in Atlanta, Georgia, right there. Big up the Steel family one time.
Welcome to Steel's Kitchen, and I'm telling you, just doing some wonderful chicken. And there's a guy in Dominica who's crying. The guy is crying. Still, can I have some of the chicken? Can I have some of this wonderful stuff that you're cooking in Steel's Kitchen at the time? Chicken. See what we're having? Chicken. Yeah, and who want our chicken? The guy Mystelics. He's crying.
Bro, you ain't got no potato salad inside there. If you ain't got no potato salad there, I don't want no chicken. And I rather fish.
He's like, can I have some of this chicken?
But looks good, ain't no doubt about it. A little barbecue sauce on that, boom bang.
What we gonna tell him? Then we ain't got no chicken for him.
Oh, you gonna eat all this chicken there? You gonna eat all this chicken there? Well, you then have to go and eat back all the chicken. Back New York, you going in. You need some fat on your body for that kind of freezing cold. I see all you going in there. Yes, sir. And you need all the energy from the fat you have to eat there, bro. Because you have to shovel out snow. Shovel out snow. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Anytime there's winter time, I'm up in the United States, man, I would always go down to the south. Like always. I always go down to the south. I'm not in that winter business. I make my angel already. I make my snow angel already. Yes, boy. I make my snow angel already. So I don't need to stay up there and what? When we're going out, we have to shovel out snow and all this work out. Nah, man. We're not in this business, there, boss. Although it does snow sometimes in the south too, but it doesn't be that crazy, man. New York? I not New York business again at all.
I should say yes, I should share orders. Okay, Z said I should share with Mystelics.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z.
I guess. Maybe I have to share with him. Welcome to Steel's Kitchen.
Big up one time to Steel's Kitchen and the Steel's family one time. You don't know. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all I asked for this year's Sunday vibrations. I have to take out a lot of the V stuff that you heard. Hopefully I can drop this video in time. And with that said, guys, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the post notification. But I want people to think, man. Oh, officials apparently not thinking. They're probably doing what they're doing on the basis of making money. Hey, let us keep this thing going. Of course, we know the carnival season is coming up. People going to want to come in. That is a way for us to make some money right there. Let us keep the thing going where people have to quarantine and what have you. People get little monies here and there because after this thing is gone, where all this thing is gone, or the countries are clearly opening up. After all these things is gone, no more quarantine and this kind of things there, what will be Dominica's bread and butter? So they're going to try their best to keep it as long as possible in Dominica. I mean, that's the only thing that making sense. That's the only thing that making sense, because if people want to get injections and whatnot, when they come in, they still have to go and quarantine and what have you. They're going to pay those hotels and here and these apartments and what have you. And they're going to pay some money. That is the only thing that making sense. Because a lot of people are not traveling. A lot of people are not traveling, guys, because of this whole Rona situation. I mean, we can go England and other places right now if you want to travel and so forth, because they don't have these mandates anymore. But apparently, I also heard something that they took Boris. Them actually took out the mandates because there was some criminal investigation going on. Not only that, or he was caught disregarding his own rules. He was at multiple parties and what have you, but. All situations will coming out. I think there are three criminal cases in front of the court when it comes down to this Rona situation. I mean, boy. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all about us for this year reaction. At least the chicken nice, man. The chicken nice. So pick up the chicken one time. Give this video a thumbs up for the chicken right there, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get more videos as they tend to come through. I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom, man.